morning everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to, oh, it's a bit dark, welcome to a brand new series. We have a brand new series. I'm in a different Disney park around the world. I'm in my #1 Disney park that I came to when I was small. #2 in the world now. I think Tokyo is still my fave. This is my second fave though. We are at Disneyland in California. We're at Disneyland in California. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. The park opened this morning at 8 AM, so I'm a little bit later. I actually thought it was going to be pretty busy today. It's a Friday in October. I don't believe it's a national holiday. I don't believe it's a national holiday. So far the park doesn't seem too crazy busy. As soon as I entered into the park, I actually managed to get a fast pass using Max Pass. So the ticket I have for this trip is a 3-day park hopper ticket with Max Pass. Max Pass is the way that you're able to organize your fast passes on the mobile app. You have to pay for it here in Disneyland. And so I ordered that with my tickets. So as soon as I got into the park, I checked out fast passes on the mobile app. Maybe I should get out of the way of the horse. And got one for Haunted Mansion Holiday. This is the only other Disney park in the world aside from Tokyo Disney which does a Haunted Mansion Holiday version featuring the Nightmare Before Christmas characters, which is absolutely amazing. One other thing I wanted to tell you before we get started is I actually ordered my tickets at my hotel that I'm staying at. I'm staying at the Holiday Inn Resort area. I ordered my tickets there. I scanned the barcode in on the app, and when I went through the barriers here at Disneyland Park, the woman who scanned my ticket on my phone gave me a physical ticket and then took my picture. So I believe that's the picture they're going to use to identify me as being the owner of that ticket throughout the park. Right, okay, we should get moving. I can see a duck over there and a mouse over there. So let's go and just check them out. I think the queues might be a little bit lengthy, and then we'll go see that castle. And then there's a churro with my name on it. I'm getting it this time. This main street is just beautiful. If you've not been here before, you probably would have known that this is famously much smaller than the one at Walt Disney World. The houses or the buildings all the way around are smaller. I think the road is narrower. Everything about it is smaller. But the weird thing is that makes it look so quaint. It just looks so romantic and beautiful. I don't know, I absolutely love this place. So if you're sort of like wondering whether to come here and being like, oh, I just remember it being a lot smaller, I know of it being a lot smaller than Walt Disney World, still come, because it really is beautiful. And I just remembered we've got the opportunity to see the brand new castle. The castle opened, I think maybe like sort of a few months ago. It'd been renovating for ages. I think it opened up late May or early June, so we get to go see it in its spangly new colours. We're going to pop over and see the Partners statue. There's a good photo pass opportunity here, but there's quite a queue for it. The sun is in the perfect spot though, so if you don't mind waiting, it's a really good time to get a picture. I really want that churro, so I'm going to wait for a bit. Well, there she is. I'm not going to lie, from far away, I thought the snow that's melting on the top was Dalmatian spots. I thought they'd done some weird Dalmatian thing to the castle. Anyway, it looks super pretty though. I'm really liking those pink and purpley colours. It's awesome. No, I'm just filming, but thank you so much. People here are so kind. Yeah, the pink and purple looks amazing, and that brickwork. You know I like some brickwork. I'm weird about my brickwork. But those bricks are sort of slightly different colours, which makes it look a little aged, like sort of fantasy aged, but still keeps that kind of shininess. Oh, I love it. It's awesome. What a great job they did. I just decided to wait for photo pass right in front of the castle. The guy you can see with the camera there, that is Isaac, my photo pass photographer, who I think gave me every single one of the magic shots which is here at the castle. We must have done about 4 or 5 of them. It was amazing. So if you see Isaac, go to him, because he'll give you loads of magic shots. What a cool bloke. I'm just standing here at the moment. I'm going to turn all the way around 180 degrees, because I think that thing over there is my churro cart. So I got it. Excuse me if the lighting is a bit crazy. I'm right in the sun and there's a little bit of shadow around, but this is the Maleficent churro. Hopefully you can see that. So it's a black It's a black churro. I think it's just the sugar which makes it black. I don't think there's anything else. I think it might be chocolate. There might be some chocolate on it. I'll put the actual description below because I've already forgotten. I probably should have looked. This with the marshmallow dipping sauce came to $6.75, and I paid on Apple Pay, if any of you are wondering. In Walt Disney World, obviously you pay on the Magic Band, but here I found it just as easy to pay with Apple Pay. Anyway, I'm dipping this thing in the marshmallow sauce. It doesn't grip the marshmallow sauce well because of the sugar. Right, let's go in, let's go in. Oh my god, I'm already getting sticky. Oh, here we go. Well, that's a healthy breakfast. Oh my god, it's really good. It's a beautifully cooked churro, and wow, this dipping sauce. It's a little bit like fluff, but not quite the same consistency, I think. Oh, it's absolutely delicious. The reason why I didn't buy it last time I was here is because they'd run out of marshmallow dipping sauce. I'm glad I've got it this time. One other thing I wanted to tell you was, whilst I was having my pictures taken by the PhotoPass photographer, I actually asked them to give me a PhotoPass card. The reason why is, although you can show your PhotoPass sort of QR code via the app on the phone, the Disneyland app, I find it's a little bit temperamental. If you've not got an internet connection, it might not show it up, and it takes a little bit longer. So I've actually asked them to give me a card, and a few PhotoPass photographers that I've, you know, sort of had pictures with previously have preferred you to show a card rather than use the app. So the first PhotoPass photographer you go to, you can ask for a card if you want one. If the app's working fine for you, that's also okay. Alright, more churro. It's a really big bite. Right, admittedly, I got a little lost just then, and the reason is I couldn't remember the layout of this park. I knew that Haunted Mansion's over here somewhere, but I couldn't quite remember, so I had to look at a map. We're by the Rivers of America, which is where Fantasmic is. I'm actually going to go see that later, which I'm pretty excited about. Over straight in front of us is the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and we are walking from the entrance into Frontierland, which actually has a really great collection of stores from the castle where we were just at. So if you head into the Haunted Mansion, it's over the water. You're not going to be able to see it because of the foliage in the way, but you want to walk around this way. It's actually super confusing. Haunted Mansion is the only ride that repeats in a Disney park, which is in a different land in every single park. Here it's in New Orleans Square, I believe. And Tokyo Disney, it's in Fantasyland, it's in Frontierland, in Disneyland Paris. In Shanghai Disneyland it doesn't exist because they're not really into ghosts so much over there, or there's actually people from China or anybody who knows, please let me know what the reason is for no Haunted Mansion in Shanghai Disneyland. I'm really interested. But yeah, it's in a different place in every single park, and here, it's way on over in New Orleans Square. We're here now though. Let's get some pictures. Let's do that fast pass. Before we go in, it's actually time for me to get a new fast pass, so I'm going to do that on the app now. When you go into the app, you can press this plus button at the bottom there, and you can then click the top button to get fast pass with Disney Max Pass. Apps do have updates, so this might not be exactly the way that you do it, but generally this is the way. You confirm your party, which is just me for today. Select your theme park, and then choose your fast pass. So, ooh, what do I want? Astro Blasters, Haunted Mansion Holiday just about to go on. Oh, it's got to be Indy Jones, right? It's Indy Jones. Excellent. Now, top tip for you guys, once you get to this screen, look at the bit that says underneath congratulations, your selection is confirmed. It says this party can make a new fast pass selection at 10:50. So as soon as it gets to 10:50, I'll be making my next one. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
The fast pass, you're going to go in here in the corner, right next to the train station. Usually got tickets in the machine. They were distributed between 10:45 and 11:45. Okay, sounds good.
Right, needless to say, this is my favourite Haunted Mansion. The exterior. I think the interior, maybe still Tokyo? I don't know. Oh no, actually no. A complete lie. This is my favourite Haunted Mansion. By far. There's an amazing animatronic in this ride. Amazing animatronic.
Not a creature was peaceful. Not even a mouse.
That is cool. I didn't realise Zero went in between the paintings. Oh, where's he going now? He's going over there. I just realised as we came to this part of the queue that this is the one that has the amazing Halloween Town diorama. It's so cool. Spend some time looking at it. The characters are all moving, the mayor's head flips, and in the moon you might see Oogie Boogie.
Don't pull down the bar. It will float down with ease.
Ooh, thank you.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my ghoul love gave to me.
Oh, it's very strong. Wow. That was actually quite scary. We just saw it, we just saw it.
It's Christmas time! Welcome to my Christmas delight!
After you see Jack, don't forget to turn around to the left to see Sally, staring at him from afar. What a great character, she's awesome. Oh, hello. You gotta love Lock, Shock and Barrel. Oh, apparently I have a coffin next to me. There we go. Fans of the Walt Disney World version will be asking where the Hurry Back Ghost is. She's on the Travelator that takes you out of the ride. And of course, because it's Nightmare Before Christmas version, we have Sally this time. How cute is that? Jack in the moon. Bye. Standing just beyond the barriers by the outside of the ride to get some good pictures here. I will show you actually. Look there, barriers. We're just sneaking you in between. Just to the right over there is the invisible horse. I just heard him neigh. How crazy is that? And I want to show you a few other things. Look, you've got Days Till Christmas countdown over there, which is just going crazy. And the list on the left hand side, which seems to be some kind of formula for Christmas. And if I zoom you in over here, can you see the sleigh, right? The coffin sleigh? That is awesome. What a brilliant ride, that one. Absolutely perfect. I need to go back again and get a better view of the Hatbox Ghost doing his transition thing. It's really, really cool. Also, in that ride, they have a real working lift. In the room that you go into to sort of see the paintings grow and sort of the stretching room, that's what it's called. The Walt Disney one is not a lift, it's sort of a fake lift. It doesn't actually go anywhere. Whilst that one it does, and you can feel it start. As soon as it goes, it drops a little bit and everyone's like, ooh. So it's really, really cool. Now going on to Pirates of the Caribbean, which is here also in New Orleans Square. It has a 15-minute queue. Not too sure what's going on with the queues today. They're really, really short. I'm not complaining. I'm happy with that. I love in this ride that the boats go so close to the queue. Look at that. That's the queue there, and that's the water. I could stick my hand in it. Don't stick your hand in it. But you could. And this is the end of the ride that these people are coming around just a moment before they disembark. It's so cool. It's so cool. So welcome to Pirates of the Caribbean. We start out the ride very, very quiet. This is a view from the ride of the Blue Bayou restaurant. I haven't eaten at this one, I've eaten in the one in Tokyo Disney, and it was magical. Beautiful restaurant, absolutely stunning. They do a Fantasmic dining package, so if you want to see Fantasmic and get premium seating, one of the best places to eat is here. I'm actually going to do that today, but I'm not going to be eating here. But if you come, I'd recommend it. Okay, I'm getting scared now.
Faster. It'd be too late to alter course.
Oh no! Oh my god, the ending. Right, one difference that you have here compared to the other pirates around the world. 2 drops. 2 drops. Number 2. Here we go. Woohoo! Oh. And then we've got that Mass Effect music. Oh yes, I love it. I love it. This bit always reminds me of Cruella de Vil. When she answers the phone to Horace and Jasper. I've got favourite animatronic, or maybe second favourite after Red. That octopus. Look at that. That's awesome.
Put your cup in. The gentleman wants the round. Don't jump on.
Here you go, dearie. Come on, have a nice birthday. That's a good lad. Come on now.
This is the gunpowder room. I don't don't think many Pirates of the Caribbean rides in the world have it. I think Paris might. Anyway, it's amazing. I love it. Look at this. These guys shooting each other around explosives. Brilliant.
Hang up me, I'll show. Yo ho, a pirate's like movie.
Just popped out of Pirates of the Caribbean over there along this really cute shopping street here in New Orleans Square. I then popped into here to go to visit Red, which is the fortune teller in there, and peer over, see if they'll let me peer in. Because it also happens to be where Jack and Sally are meeting at the moment for Halloween. But you might be able to see those people at the back playing with a fortune teller. I'll show you him up on the screen now. If you play the Disney Play app, you can get a fortune from him for free. Otherwise, it is a quarter. Each part gives you a part of a storyline, and you can collect 10 parts to put them all together. You can get one free one every day. I'm now in the Haunted Mansion store, which is in New Orleans Square, quite far away from the Haunted Mansion though. I'm gonna have a look around here. All your Haunted Mansion ears, look at that. They're my favorite ones at the top with the glow in the dark busts. They're awesome. Then it's the one with the wallpaper, that epic wallpaper, and the woman that holds the umbrella up in the stretching room. That's really cool. Look at this epic cap. It is like a satin, and it has flippy sequins in it, so I can make Jack be grumpy or turn him happy again. That's so cool. Now outside of Indiana Jones, just about to do my fast pass here. When you start your app, you should see the fast pass if you're using Max Pass. If not, scroll down to My Plans and you should see a button down there which says Redeem Fast Pass. I'm going to click that and then it's going to show the fast pass. That barcode at the top is the important thing. We're going to stick that into the machine at the fast pass entrance and then it will allow us to get in the queue. This is one of the coolest queues, but was obviously not made to be a fast pass line. They basically had to divide the whole line into two. So this is all the fast pass line here on the right hand side, and then the sort of normal riders on the left. So this line goes on for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. It's quite an epic journey. So when you do it, prepare to walk. So many amazing things to see in this queue as well, and each room is individual. It's really well done. I think my sort of like the room that I find most weird is the bogey room. When we get there, you'll know what I'm talking about. Here we go, the bogey room. Now I think it's supposed to be sap, whatever sap is. That's stuff that leaks out of trees. Anyway, yeah, it just looks like bogeys. You can touch it. It's not gonna do anything. It's hard. It's hard bogeys. Look at this though. This is so cool. It's like they're doing some excavation in a temple or something. This is an amazing line. I just love it. Oh yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure the Ride. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god. I don't think that was a good thing. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. No, don't want to be shot with anything. Thank you. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Damn it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get you out of here. Get me out of here. Now the ride's over. We begin the epic journey to get back to the beginning of the park. Seen as we walk so far. It's weird. I have this kind of weird desire to like power walk through here, like I'm leaving a London Underground train and trying to get out of the station. Just like go, go, go. It was a really amazing ride. So bumpy. I made a bit of a mistake there. I put my bag on the floor of the car. I did not put my bag inside the pocket on the back of the seat in front of me. And I almost lost it quite a number of times. I had to end up holding it. So, top tip if you do Indiana Jones, stick all your stuff in the pocket that's in the seat in front of you. Ooh, it's quite a workout, that ride as well. Maintaining your composure as you're like walking around. Crazy. Oh wow, it's Dr. Facilier.
All right, Mom, is this some sort of sick joke or something?
This may seem a little weird because I missed out on Jack and Sally, but Dr. Facilier is here in New Orleans Square and I have to meet Dr. Facilier. I've met Jack and Sally previously and the line for them was astronomical. Dr. Facilier's line is incredibly reasonable. Maybe it's because people don't know that he's here. And I think he's awesome. The song that he sings, I Got Friends on the Other Side, is particularly special. Love it. Right, let's get some pictures. Dr. Facilier, hello. You're looking fine today.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Me or
Yeah.
my friends on the other side?
Well, I think you're the connection to the friends on the other side, though, right?
Yes, of course.
So
you just want to go straight to the friends on the other side?
Yeah.
Should go.
I know, and I think I've already sold my soul to get here already. So like, I ain't got a lot to give.
That's very...
I don't think it's
You
gonna
gotta come here and get something better at the bar.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright,
Maybe get some
time.
extra money yourself next time and bring it in.
Okay, good, I'll do that. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. He's the best. Hands down the best. Can I get your mobile?
Yes, 7541.
Amazing, thank you very much. Well, that didn't take long, did it? I'm back with a mint julep. It's my favorite drink here at Disney World. It almost tastes like a mojito minus the alcohol. This is a blackberry one, which they've done special for the Haunted Mansion's 50th anniversary, and it is beautiful. I think you could do with a bit of a stir. You can probably see that there's probably more of the blackcurrant stuff at the bottom. But of course, they're not giving out straws anymore, you know, save the environment, what kind of mint. And so I'm just drinking it as it is. There's a little lychee in there as well, which is going to be delicious. Quite like lychee, so I'm happy with this. I'm now making my way round to Critter Country. I'm not going to Critter Country. I'm going to try and walk to Star Wars Land without a map. It's going to work. It's going to be fine. And then we're finally going to see what Galaxy's Edge is like here in Disneyland. I've been trying to stay away a little bit because I just didn't want to spend the whole day there, and I know that's extremely likely. So now we've sort of perused the rest of the park a little bit. We've not been over to Tomorrowland. Let's go over and check out Galaxy's Edge. Oh, I'm excited. But I ain't gonna lie, I got a little lost. I was too busy looking at the Hungry Bear restaurant to notice the giant pathway that has opened up alongside it to take you into Galaxy's Edge. It's really weird actually, this whole thing down there kind of reminds me a bit of the path that goes from the Lion King, first of all the Lion King to Pandora in Animal Kingdom in Walt Disney World. They've sort of created this large path that sort of snakes around the rivers of America. But yeah, I botched. I basically ended up by Splash Mountain in Critter Country, and I was like, where is this magical path to Star Wars Land? Had to crack open the app and find out the route. Hey, we all gotta learn sometime. I'm glad I worked it out. So if you come in, you're round to the right of Hungry Bear Restaurant. There'll be a long path that will take you underneath a bridge with the train, awesome, to Galaxy's Edge. We're gonna be there in a couple of minutes. What is it? Yeah. Is it night? Like, will it? It's just a baby. It's just a baby. I think I've seen a larger one in the wall of the Millennium Falcon. Is that a bigger one?
Maybe.
Hopefully, if it likes you, then it will stick up for you and it gets bigger, right?
We'll see.
Ship's talking over there, that ship. One of the things that I'm going to do a lot of whilst I'm here in Galaxy's Edge is play the Datapad game, which is on the Disney Play app. It's an amazing game which, when you interact with it, certain things around Galaxy's Edge will move or sound, and there's a storyline embedded throughout the whole application. It really is amazing. You can also sort of gain control over certain areas for the Resistance or the Sith, if the Sith is your thing. So I'm not going to go go through that too much today. I'll leave a link below to a video of when I went to Galaxy's Edge in Walt Disney World, showing how the app works and how you interact with it, and I should give you a good idea of how you do it. Please play it if you come. It really is cool. That was the resistance area over there. Look at this rock work. Oh, I love it. I love it. They did so well. It just looks like it's been crafted by a volcano. It's amazing. We're gonna go in here, which is the marketplace. I actually, oh, we're gonna go around, make sure we don't get into people's pictures. I actually prefer the entrance to this marketplace to the one in Walt Disney World because it's much larger and much more open. This is really cool. I love it. So here in the marketplace, there should be some food. There should be a lot of shops and a lot of stuff for us to interact with the data pad game. Amazing. So it's the middle of the day, and one of the things this place does so well is keeping the marketplace looking busy. The area that I just came from was quite, oh, something's going on in the creature store. The area that I came from by the Rise of the Resistance ride was actually pretty quiet. Then you kind of enter in this incredibly bustling marketplace, and it's all just powered by the people that are around. It's really cool. Over here is Ronto Roasters, quick service location serving mostly sausages and kind of flat wraps. It was nice. I tried one, really good. I think this is amazing though. This is meat rolling on a stick being cooked by an engine. And if we go around the other side, wow, it's amazing how well I know my way around after being in the Walt Disney World version. He's a smouldering robot. I'm pretty sure that's right. If I'm wrong, I'll put something underneath. He used to work in a factory, so he's a factory robot. Now here, roasting meat underneath a pod roaster. Amazing. Decided to come to single rider to Millennium Falcon. So over there, that's the normal queue. Oh, and I'm with these guys. Oh my god, that was adorable. So let me catch you guys up a little bit. I went into the single rider line. Oh, I'm sorry. I went into the single rider line and I waited about 20 minutes. As I was paired up with somebody, I actually got, I had somebody in my party that was split from their couple. So they were in the single rider line together, but one of them had ended up in my party and the other one was left behind. So I switched with them. And then I ended up with 5 Japanese tourists. I managed to explain certain things to them and they were super happy. It was a fantastic experience. They were incredibly thankful. So yeah, really happy. That was really cute. Right, we're saying goodbye to Millennium Falcon and heading this way. I just heard some people, some guests, talking about how difficult it is to get around Galaxy's Edge because all of the signs are in a different language. There's signs for restrooms, but generally everything else is pretty hard to see. That isn't always the case. If you have a look at this sort of sign enough, you can probably make out the words or the letters which spell out Cantina. I will give it to him though, it is pretty tough. However, if you do use, oh hello, First Order, if you do use the Star Wars datapad app, you can actually translate most of the stuff. So I'm gonna actually find where I am right now and go to tools. I've translated this already in Galaxy's Edge and Walt Disney World, but we're gonna give it a go here. If I click read, then we can do this up to this sign. Oh, a little bit further out. Click translate. Awesome, and it's translated it for us. It was pretty awesome, huh? So if you see any of the signs in this, I guess Batooine language, can I say that? If you see any of these signs in this language, then use the data app to translate them. I'm also going to scan some crates. So that symbol that I'm sort of, my red spot is kind of over at the moment is a scanning symbol. I'm going to select it, press scan, and then initiate scan. Oh, there's nothing here at the moment. But whenever you see sort of like around Galaxy's Edge, these kind of crates that have those QR codes on them, scan them. Right, so I just did that. I'm going to analyze it and I've managed to get a piece of equipment. Amazing. I'm going to stash that. Sometimes you need to do small little games because the contents will be encrypted and they'll ask you to decrypt it. This time I got lucky.
Please don't kill me. I'll do anything. Name it.
The line for Ogre's Cantina is 6 levels of giant. Look at that. Those guys aren't getting in for absolutely ages. Walt Disney World, you can reserve it. I don't know if you can reserve it here, but if you can, do, because this line does not look fun. Over here though is the first order area. I think this is docking bay 7. I can't remember. The food place is docking bay 1 of them, and this area is docking bay another of them. One of them's 7, one of them's 9. You got Kylo Ren ship out there. The first order cargo store over the other side, and your milk stand if you want to get your blue and green milk. It's over here. It's pretty cool. I thought it was alright. It was fun. But not anything like Midnight Blossom at Pandora. That's something else. I think you can buy this. We're in the first order store, first order cargo. It looks like it's $6,615. I've got a few other things to do with $6,615, but it is pretty cool. The first order really does have some kick-ass clothing. Like, that's not enough to make me join, but I do think it's kind of rocking. That jumper top thing is really slick, and I still love this t-shirt, which I saw in Walt Disney World as well. And they've got some cute t-shirts over here too. I think out of this collection though, I'm kind of getting a little attached to this cap. It is pretty cute. Again, in these stores, don't forget to look up. They actually have some merch on the higher sort of shelving, but even above that you see sort of, look at that kids stormtrooper outfits and stormtrooper hats. It's amazing. And look, we've got a gun thing, what they call Gatling gun. Yeah, just casually in the store. Very nice. This is rather random, but hanging out here in the first order area, I just spotted something. I'm gonna zoom you guys in whilst filming. Look up there, they're a bit menacing, aren't they? 2 stormtroopers right at the top, peering over. Does this mean that something's gonna happen soon? I'm a bit scared.
We're tracking a resistance spy with blue hair and an orange jacket. Have any of you seen her? Speak up, no?
I want information. Do not fail, Lieutenant. Are we clear?
Routine patrol. No need to worry. Unless you know something about the resistance.
No, nothing at all.
Well, don't let us keep you.
That little presentation, that little show that they did just there, they were talking about looking for a woman with blue hair and an orange jacket. Now I'm afraid my Star Wars lore might not be super up here, but there is a woman walking around Galaxy's Edge, a cast member with blue hair and an orange jacket. I've seen her before. I think there is a whole story interwoven here. You can find her and warn her that Kylo Ren is going around here looking for her. Yeah, it's really awesome. If you know which character she is, drop the link down below. I'm sure I should know who it is, but anyway, I don't. Let me know if you know. Wow, it looks near identical to the one in Walt Disney World. Super cute stuff in here. On the datapad app, you can interact with these droids here, and R2-D2 hangs out here. Every so often he is sounding and moving around. Yeah, pop back and you might be able to see him do that. You can also buy cute little R2-D2 stuff like mugs and a salad bowl and salad tongs and an awesome apron. I almost bought this the other day and I don't even cook. This is the Droid Depot. It's amazing. From what I can gather, it is a two-stage process to build droids. Oh, just quickly, as we're looking in this direction, you can see the green BB-8 off yonder. There he is. So you stand here and build up your droid. Apparently you've got 2 different types of droid you can build. A BB-8 style droid or an R2-D2 style droid. You hang around the conveyor belt and pick the bits that you want, and then after that you've got bring them over here to build. Oh, that's cute. That kid built a purple one and you can see it moving. So you bring it over here to build. A cast member will help you out if you are struggling. If you're here just to enjoy the scenery like me though, don't forget to look up You can see all the little bits of the droids going through or going across the ceiling. It's amazing. Oh god, it looks like there's some, you know, like C3PO stuff going on there as well. Ah, crazy.